How's it going, Renegades? Today we're going to take a look at Chloe here, and she's showing us her deadlift. She's a pretty elite rower, training up in Ithaca, and we're just going to help her out here and make sure she's focused on a few of the skills that I like to coach and teach. The three major skills that I always review with all lifting, and then find ways to tie that to rowing are posture, control, and connection. So if you actually take a look at her posture, once she gets set and she lifts, she's got good posture. It's pretty much the same at the start and at the top, and she maintains, a good brace, good neutral spine throughout, which is awesome. So we want her to keep that. The second skill has to do with control. I want you guys to watch what happens with her bar path here. So on the way down, she's actually pretty good at placing that bar directly over the knots in her shoelace, keeping it over the middle of her foot. But between the first and second rep and the second and third rep, she kind of just lets her knees and her shins kick that bar forward a bit. And she kind of lets the bar roll on the ground, which, you'll see experienced lifters do to kind of help themselves get set. But I'd like everyone to focus on keeping that bar traveling on a straight path up and down over the middle of her foot, or over the middle of your foot the whole time. So let's watch quarter speed as she goes through it here. In addition to control, I also like to talk a lot about connection. How are you connecting your feet to your hands, and are you connected anytime you start a movement? So let's watch her bar path on the way down here. Pretty good. Then right here, she kicks it forward. Now the bar's out over her toes, and she lifts it from there. And because she tries to lift it out over her toes, there's more of a moment arm, and it tends to feel a bit heavier and tends to cause a bit of disconnectedness. So the two things I'd like Chloe to focus on would be control and connection. So controlling that bar path, keeping it in a plane straight up and down over the middle of her foot at all times, whether she's getting set, resetting at the bottom, or executing her lift. And then connection. If you watch even at quarter speed here, she'll get set. You'll see there's a bit of slack throughout her body. There's a bit of a jerk as she connects herself to the weight and to the floor. Right there. So if I pause it and bring it back, let's watch herself. She kind of finds her balance. She gets set. And if you watch, we'll draw a circle around it, her arms and her shoulders here, as she goes to take it off the floor from this point forward. There's some slack that she has to take out of her arm when she engages. I'd like you guys to work on sort of preloading your body and finding tension throughout your whole body so that as you squeeze it off the floor, everything's connected and everything moves together. There's no slack in your arms or in your body. Everything's just solid. So that's what I mean by connection. And last but not least, I'm going to mention what she does on her third rep. It looks like she's demonstrating a straight leg deadlift. I think that might be on purpose, which is great. Whenever I have deadlift programmed, I'd like to see the first two deadlifts that she shows us here in the beginning, where using your full leg and not just your hamstring and your back. So you get a good bit of the legs into it before you add the back in, which is what she does there in the last rep. But yeah, hopefully that helps, guys. I will do a quick video myself with a couple of skills on the deadlift and key areas you can focus on as you execute deadlifts, and then transfer that skill to your rowing. So yeah, posture, control, and connection. All right, have a great day, guys. Bye.